What Up Posse.
Blast off.
Whoa.
This is Brandon. Stop changing the format.
I think I'm Chad, but blast off, Chad. What
I'm blasting off. My name's Chad.
Wow.
Blow it up.
According to Brandon, he wants to go right into the Marvel Legends, so let's
And that's
do
what
it.
we're going to do.
Since we haven't really done this in a while because we've had so much stuff going on.
So, Amazon had like some 30% off Marvel sale.
It's always when I'm like broke as a mofo.
Of course, that's the way things always work out, but I wasn't broke, so I had to go and score a few things. I think this was $8.88 after all was said and done.
Oh man, I hope Target clearances them out soon.
Me too, because I'll buy another.
They're just sitting there, man.
Yeah. The Silver Samurai's not sitting there.
No, it's always the Wolverine or that the Dazzler.
You don't really
Sometimes
see,
the Cyclops you'll find, but not.
you never
as
really
much.
see the Iceman really anymore.
Can I see that?
Yes, you can.
But you got a Silver Samurai, as I can see there.
He's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got 2 of him because I was like, I'm opening one of these bad boys.
Katana. And he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like Wolverine's enemy.
He is technically Wolverine was gonna marry
Him?
they were gonna get married. He was gonna marry the girl from the movie Rikio or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then this was her. This was her brother-in-law.
Wasn't it her?
Okay.
In the comics, it's her. No, in the comics, it's her brother.
Oh, okay.
But it's a half brother. I think it's a half brother.
Yes. That's actually really
All right, George Lucas over here.
Oh, I'm your brother.
And this might be the only wave that I want to buy every single one just for the Build-A-Figure, because it's Lebowski Thor.
It is, but just this Iron Patriot, man, is really sick. Like, what a great improvement on the last War Machine they put out. It's the same figure, but just the paint job.
Yeah,
really
the War
makes it
Machine,
pop.
the Smart Hulk wave, right? That was the last one, which was literally the last wave.
And so far, and then I'm buying the leg from someone for this. That's like
From the Vision?
from the Hemdahl figure.
Yeah. I might just buy the figure, the BAF completed.
I'd do it now.
I don't want all the I don't want all the figures.
Sometimes it's better just to buy the whole wave
and then
because
sell the
it's
figure
cheaper,
for $10. Yeah.
you know, because you're gonna pay $100 for the BAF.
No, the BAF has been going like for like 50 or something.
Oh, well,
right?
you should jump
50,
on
60.
it.
I'm gonna jump on it.
Yeah.
I have a couple watched on eBay.
Here's the thing, and you might even. I wish I'm never buying Marvel Legends during the regular year ever again. I'm just gonna wait till November.
Black Friday, yeah.
My
Why?
God, because 30% off everything. Anything that like people were hunting down and trying to get, it was all available.
Really?
For way cheaper. I mean, I use a lot of Walgreens reward points. I mean, I got about $300 in Walgreens rewards this year.
Yeah.
I'm buying.
Well, aren't you special?
But there's other stuff too that you might want to buy at a Walgreens. You know, some of the Black
yeah.
Series stuff. Even though it's a cash grab
For
for
sure.
Mark, but
It is a cat. I bought some of that Star
this
Wars
is
stuff.
sweet. I wish I jumped on this when they were out.
I have one of
originally.
these already,
Yeah.
but then this was on sale.
For how much?
It was like $34.
Oh, nice. That's
nice.
like
instead of being $50.
Yeah.
What size is that? Is that a
12-inch.
Okay.
This bad boy's getting open and put on the shelf.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Because they had
man.
Isn't he?
him, Thor, Iron Man, and Cap, right?
And this is really the only
Deadpool.
one that never really's gone down in value.
yeah.
Is this the one that? Okay, so you've got 3 different heads, and one of the heads actually has and then it's got the ring
And the cowl.
that goes around him. So while he's got his head or his
Mask
head
off.
exposed, you can just wrap that around. That's a really good idea.
But but this is
That's
the one
a
that
really
really
good
didn't
idea.
come back in the GameStops and Walmarts and Targets. All the other ones, like all the
Yeah,
Thors
hit
and
clearance everywhere.
This was
all
like
the
from
Iron
2 years
Mans,
ago,
Caps,
right?
Yeah.
this is probably about 2 years
That
old.
Deadpool, the X-Force Deadpool hit clearance and
this.
clearance and clearance.
I
on
bought
GameStop.
a lot of those for regular price,
Yeah.
and then I found more on clearance. So I was like, I'm gonna
But
get
those,
2.
but that Deadpool, the GameStop one was just, but for their clearance, it's like we took 2 cents off. It's
for
clearance.
sure.
I like this.
This
You
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
quick, are you gonna flip this or are you gonna keep it?
No, he's gonna open it.
I
and put
have
it-
2 of those. I'm opening it.
He's gonna army build.
I'm
Are
army.
you gonna army build these?
I'm arming. I need another one so I can have all the heads represented.
Oh, I like the way you think, man.
This, I'll wait on this for a second because I didn't get that from the I did get it. It's an Amazon thing, but I didn't get it from the Amazon sale.
I need to stop by Amazon. I mean, Amazon. I gotta stop by Best Buy tomorrow.
They didn't have that there.
No, I gotta pick up the IG-11 and stuff.
I bought that online, and they had like a 25%
Oh
off.
man, people were wanting this when it first came out, but people wanted to split it up, so I think it worked out for everybody.
But it worked out for me when I got it for 30% off.
Yeah,
Because now I'm not gonna split
and
them
free
up.
shipping too.
You know, yep, and free shipping.
Prime it, man.
Nice. That's very nice.
I spent like all that stuff. I
See,
spent
this
$142.
Now they have to make this into the MCU now that they own Fox.
They need to have Vision, Quicksilver back.
Yeah, but
Hopefully they bring Quicksilver back.
They own the X-Men now, and they own that version, so they can make that version meld with use the Doctor Strange thing to meld them together. This one, everyone's been after this one from San Diego Comic-Con, or after San Diego Comic-Con.
I had 2 of these scheduled to come from Amazon, and they delayed my order.
Was it Amazon exclusive?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the green one was SDCC.
But
and this
Best
gray
Buy's got it.
Doesn't GameStop?
GameStop had it. Hot Comics has got it. I think any kind of hobby store could get it.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Paul Z type thing from Heroic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is too tight. I mean, this is like my favorite figure of the year. Right now, I'm saying this is by far my favorite action figure this year. I like how they went with this box.
Yeah.
Kind of like a DC. They did the DC Maddie Collectors.
The Direct or whatever stuff.
Yep, like the Direct buy. I mean, what a nice presentation. This box is nice.
But unlike the DC
nice.
ones, this one has an actual art cover. It looks like a comic book cover.
Yes.
Comes with a crushed pipe and ripped shirt.
Yeah.
This is very similar to the one that I got from you, that I bought from you.
Yeah.
A little less articulation, but man, is this a beautiful figure. This is really cool, man. And this was exclusive at the Comic-Con?
No, this was at.
No, the
I
green
got this
one.
from
The
Best
Green Hulk
Buy.
was con exclusive.
Oh,
but
okay.
This one was Amazon.
My mistake.
There's obviously more of this one than there's the green
Well,
one.
when they say it's Amazon exclusive, those ones always end up being in the stores.
But the funny thing
and
is,
GameStop exclusives. Like,
funny story. Me and Mark Hall, we ordered the Age of Apocalypse Sunfire, and it was like a limited thing. You could only get it through like Toy Fair magazine or something, or Wizard.
Man,
magazine.
you're really dating yourself there.
No, I know, but like. Then, like about a year later, I came across just like a stack of those AOAs at Marshalls and TJ Maxx. And
Nice. The only thing I ever bought through a magazine, like through Wizard, I bought a Shazam Hero Clicks that was like a one of a kind, like of that. It was it was more powerful than the regular Shazam that they released. That's the only thing I ever bought through Wizards, or through Wizard Comic.
I've never bought anything through them at all.
I got a Stone Cold figure where he signed the bag.
Oh,
You know, and then I got a Firestar.
I might buy that from Paul Z.
Because it was
I
like
think he
the very first Firestar figure they ever made. I don't think they've ever even made one still since then.
Yeah.
And then they did a Bullseye. They did a Firestar.
That was the bust.
And Bullseye only has like 2 other figures.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's, well, no.
Yeah, he only has 2 Legends.
But he also had figures with
He had that weird 90s in the
the
Marvel.
Toy
like,
Biz, the
yeah.
smaller
Right.
Toy Biz ones.
That's what I was thinking
But
of.
still, it's not as much as like Cap, Iron Man,
No.
Thor.
Well, you want to talk about
Oh,
this?
what about this?
Well, we were going to save that to last.
Oh, well, okay.
Because we're going to talk
Friendship.
about these sweet socks.
All right,
that I
real
see
quick.
over here.
One of my coworkers said, I saw these and I had to get those for you and threw them at me. So, thank you. But,
Happy
They
birthday.
Stance socks.
right, those are so cool.
Those are awesome.
I was like, yes, of course those scream me.
What's the
Thank
company?
You. Thank
Let's
you
get
very
some.
much.
See if we get some bio.
BioWorld.
All right,
Pop
cut that check.
culture products.
We will-
Experts.
If you want to sponsor us, we'll be open to that.
We're Be Casual Crew.
Well, can the bio world handle the smell of Chad's feet? We shall
They
see.
disintegrated after an hour.
We'll see.
One of the things that I had been sitting here for a while because from the last toy swap, we've been so busy. I bought this at the toy swap, and I was really surprised because the guy was literally trying to. Well, you guys remember that there was a few people that were like, "Just buy my table, how much?"
Yes.
Yeah.
And people were just like kind of going crazy. Well, this guy sold me the box, comic
Kiss
book.
Psycho Circus.
All 4 of the Kiss
Look at
McFarlane.
that.
I have these.
Do you have those?
Yeah.
I have these.
I love that clown. I love the dog.
I bought all of
Oh
these
yeah.
for a song for cheap. I don't even want to tell you because they were so cheap.
I was really into
I felt
McFarlane.
I felt
had
bad
a lot
I
of
got 'em for
McFarlane
them.
stuff.
Yeah.
Each one came with a dude and like an animal.
Yeah.
I don't understand the concept of like the sidekick, or was it like a storyline?
Well, it's kind of like the theme. He's like the lion tamer or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's trying to fight
The animal
Peter Criss, 'cause
wrangler
Peter
is
Criss
the
looks
guy
like a
that
cat.
he had.
Big cat.
Peter Criss would mess him up. Probably not.
The
Let's see what-
spaceman. See, that one was kind of weird. I was like, how does that really even fit with him?
That is weird. I guess they're just trying to fit that Spawn
The
look.
Stilt Man.
They're just trying to fit that weird.
It's like
well,
another
it's a
another
psycho
circus performer.
Circus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, weird. But
Let's see
Save-
what Gene Simmons
save
comes
the
as.
best
What
for
is-
last.
What
I
does
don't
Gene
know.
come with?
The Ringmaster.
of
Of
course.
course.
Which is, he's really cool. You know what? That Ringmaster would make a great custom of the guy that the Psycho Circus guys in Marvel. You know who I'm talking about? There's like these.
Oh yeah. The ring. Yeah. They
and he's got like a deal on his hat right
they're
here.
a bunch of bad guys. Yeah.
Yeah. They have like a circus, bunch of bad guys. Like a bunch of guys always.
I remember
fight
that. There was a strong man, and there was the ringmaster.
I think his name. I even believe his name is the Ringmaster.
It is the
in
Ringmaster.
Marvel. Yeah.
I'll look it up in my Marvel.
Marvel's
universe.
the Ringmaster.
But yeah, I saw these. I went to the Psycho Circus tour.
Oh gosh.
So, that's right. It came with a comic book.
Toys, games, and girls. Collector's Bible.
merch,
Collector's
and
Bible.
more merch.
Only $158.95.
All of the merch.
It's a cool cover.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
Wonder if they had like different ones.
I bet they did.
Probably. I mean, we're
Well,
talking.
this is issue 15.
Oh, then there you go.
Oh, okay.
My brother, he's a huge Kiss fan. He's got a lot of these comics. I would buy him for him because it's like, your brother, it's his birthday or Christmas, or I'm just out and I'm like, oh, he likes Kiss, so I just buy it. Like when they put out Kiss #1 issues, like that zombie one, I'm gonna get him that.
Nice.
You know, so like just over the
He's
years.
secretly like, I stopped liking Kiss 5 years ago.
No, he still likes them, but he likes the gifts anyway. You know.
That was like when I was a kid. I got everything Alpha Flight, and I didn't care.
Which wasn't a lot.
Well, yeah, no, it's true.
Got
There
their life
wasn't-
insurance policy.
Stop it, no. That's true too.
Eh.
But yeah,
You
I was
gotta
just
jump
saying.
on those new Marvel Legends ones. Though.
I was. I'm going to talk to about getting that one at the next next swap. What I was going to say is that not only did I go to the concert, this Kids concert for Psycho Circus, because it was also their 77 reunion world tour, so everybody was there. But it reminds me of what my old roommate who collected everything McFarlane. Didn't matter, just everything McFarlane. What he used to say, McFarlane toys are great as long as you keep them in the box.
Yeah, yeah. It's more for inbox people or statue people that just keep it in their. Like, they don't really try to pose them. They just put them in, like,
Yeah.
like they have the details.
They're not meant to be played. They're definitely not meant for kids.
They really went with, especially some of the routes that they went with merchandising and some
Adult collectors.
collectors things, we'll just say. But it's just, it seems like they sacrifice strength for articulation and
detail.
just detail.
Yeah.
Extras.
It was all detail, but no
like,
articulation.
Look at these chains
and
around.
very fragile.
Look at these chains on him. That's actual metal chains.
Nice.
You know, if you look at,
Do you have yours in the box or out of the box?
they're in the box.
Okay.
Look at, I've got a few like Kiss figures like this too out of the box. Look at like the hoses on his arms. Look at the stars painted on his outfit.
Yeah.
I mean, they put like a lot of detail. Look at his.
Well, I'm sure it didn't hurt that McFarlane was a huge fan.
Look at his like knee guards.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that dog, just like the little animals, people would pay money just for these accessories.
Yeah.
The other thing about Gene, like, look at the like snake thing here.
Yeah.
That like goes on his arm.
But people,
okay.
just like Jason Grote says, people will pay for old accessories because people lose them as a kid. Like those are the first thing that they lose within the first 5 minutes.
I kind of feel like Peter Criss got the short end of the stick. Everybody
He
else
always
got
gets the
some,
short end of the stick.
He does. Everybody else got some really cool
That's
stuff.
his shtick. He gets the short end of the shtick.
Yep.
Yeah, well.
You want to talk about this Gerald Briscoe figure?
Yeah, good old Jerry Briscoe.
Doesn't even notice that he's got the tail end of the. Oh, this one. Got it.
The Briscoe. I like this one because it is the like the Attitude Era like Stooges one. Like I have the Pat Patterson one too. So it comes with the riot gear, like they did in the Attitude Era for a storyline. But also if you just take the pants and shirt off, he has trunks on, so he can
Kinda
be
looks like
wrestler,
you.
like wrestler, like 1960s.
Doesn't he look like
Gerald
Brandon
Briscoe.
a little bit?
A little bit.
Just
I
a
wish.
big head.
He's your dad.
Briscoe Brothers Body Shop. Shameless plug for
I don't
him and
remember this
his-
dude
He's
at
your dad.
all.
You don't remember Jerry Briscoe?
You don't remember-
Come on, man.
Dude, his kid,
He was
his
mostly
son,
in Florida. He was a very.
his sons
he was
are
a very
big
Florida.
time too. No, Ring of Honor.
Are they really related though? I thought that was just a for their wrestling name.
Maybe it's just a.
I know he
shtick,
had. Well, he has a son that I know.
Can I get a discount on that
think is
hat
in-
now that it fell on
yeah.
the floor?
I think he has a son in wrestling, but it's not the Briscoe brothers.
What's wrong
But-
with the floor?
It happens all the time when people, oh, that's my long lost brother.
Is the floor lava?
The floor is lava, and
Yes.
that's why
You're
my
dying
feet
right
are
now.
up. Yes.
So
But this is a cool elite. The first, like him, like they ever made him or Pat Patterson in the Mattel Elite. So now these are their first figures.
are you gonna
So
get the next CM Punk? Then that's probably
I
gonna be
don't
an
know.
elite.
I have one already. I
They're
need
gonna
to get
make a
Vince.
CM Punk elite.
I don't
He's
know.
back in the WWE.
He's back as a Fox analyst.
He's
through
gonna be
WWE.
I'm predicting he'll be in the Royal Rumble.
I think this is just to wet their feet, to dip his toe back in to be like and see if he can kind of play ball because he left like with
Bad
like
terms.
double birds.
He's
like-
already been written,
So-
and there's no reason to have
but
any
he's
analyzing done.
He can't, no.
Exactly.
That's what he's like part of that show. They said the story is that he's a Fox employee and not a WWE employee. But it's
Wait until
that's
Brock
the kayfabe,
Lesnar or
yeah.
somebody beats him up.
Sucks him in.
But,
Yep.
yeah, but he's what you
Someone's
call it?
coming at
He
him.
failed-
Who's it gonna be?
He failed at MMA, so he's like, I might as well come back.
Who's
to
it gonna
wrestling.
be?
Who's it gonna
going
be,
at
Brandon?
him?
Oh, it better be Adam Cole.
Bobby Lashley, maybe.
Brian. What's
I
his face?
don't think Lashley's a big enough name for CM Punk to wrestle.
No, Adam Cole
Yeah.
The bearded dude,
Or
Brian.
Daniel Bryan,
Yeah,
yeah.
Daniel Bryan. Thank you. I kind of like
or
him
something, or someone else that has an MMA background that
Yeah.
would challenge him. But
Since we're-
because Brock would kill him.
now. Since we're on this little
It's
spin,
gonna be the Fiend.
I don't know.
I
He's doing something with
love-
Daniel Bryan now. So.
he's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
right now.
he's
But by
got
the
something
time
going
Royal
on.
Rumble comes,
Yeah, I can't wait for his elite to come out. I'm gonna get it as soon as it comes out.
That's
you
gonna be
you
awesome.
said something before about Cody going on and doing a big stint.
Oh, it's promo that.
What was that?
Oh yeah.
What was that about?
It was like the show before their big pay per view, and he was facing Chris Jericho for the AEW title, which he lost. So he lost to Jericho, but he made like a really good promo going into it to get people like riled up and ready for the
He
fight.
said in that promo if he lost, he'd never challenge for
Yep.
the title ever
and
again.
he lost.
That's big. He owns.
Yeah.
He doesn't own the company, but he's management
Yeah.
of the company. He predicts or like writes the stories. You know what
You
I mean?
kind of wonder if he
Yeah.
just wrote himself out for a while to take care of that concussion that he got from that.
I know that happened like That happened like.
Yeah, and you still having problems
while
with
ago.
it. I know, but concussion can do that for you, buddy. I think it might be.
Also,
or maybe
he probably doesn't want to wrestle all the time.
maybe. I mean, it's
I don't know.
Or maybe he's like other people deserve the title shot over him. You know, granted he's got the popularity factor there because of who
Yeah,
he
but
is.
but he has to run the show too.
So he has to have other people be stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, we're selling pay-per-views and doing this. As long as I'm wrestling, we need to promote these other guys.
I kind of like what they're doing with sort of semi-breaking kayfabe with the press conferences afterwards. They're kind of goofy at first. I did.
Promo, man.
They
They have
this
like
one
they
point
have
was
like
so
the
awesome.
win-loss records at the bottom, so they want to make it feel like we want to make it feel like a sporting event
Yeah.
again, like it used
I
to.
like what he's doing. I really do.
Like in Japan, they
They're
treat it like a
cutting.
sporting event. They put it in the sports page.
Never thought I would see that go back or come back as, people cutting themselves. This day and age, they're bringing that back. They're pretty brutal.
Was it over
And
here?
more women wrestling, which I think is really cool, too, because they got some serious high flyers going.
When we were watching the thing with Al Snow, and he was talking, he's like, the only thing in wrestling that's fake is the outcomes. That's premeditated, but all the bumps and
Yeah.
all the moves and all that is real. You know what I mean? Even these guys, you go flying out of the ring and you're a 200, 300-pound man,
Yeah.
You're gonna take a bump.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Take the average person and jump 6 feet in the air and land on the ground.
And then
tell me you go into work
practice
the
that
next
and
day.
do that over and over and over again.
Every day.
Look at The Rock and all of the injuries that he's had his pelvic torn apart from his muscles, and I mean he's had, and they continue. That's the amazing thing. They get these injuries and they stay in character, and then they get pinned or pin out, and then they go.
Yeah.
Well, not as much anymore. Now they would, notwithstanding The Rock, because he has power enough to be like pushed through. But a lot of the times they'll I remember
They'll
Triple
change
H
the
ended a
outcome.
match because they thought before Daniel Bryan had to retire for a little bit for his head stuff. He got a stinger, and so Triple H called for the match, and they, he got mad at Triple H at the end because Triple H finished the match with his quad ripped off the bone and rolled up.
Yeah.
Rolled up his and he finished the match for another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
CM
So it's
Punk
like,
said he had a concussion.
Yeah,
He knew he had
all
a
of them do.
concussion,
Mick
like
Foley
a
doesn't
rumble.
even remember after getting thrown off the cage. He doesn't remember, or no, after getting chokeslammed through, he doesn't remember anything.
He was number 1 in a rumble, and he was supposed to go to last, and they had to change that because he got this concussion, and they had I don't know if it was Kane or someone threw him out.
Well, Brandon, I'm going to challenge you to a rumble at the next swap.
I hope so.
I'm just gonna use Jason Grote as a shield.
Someone
No,
told
I'm
me
afraid of Jason Grote. You can't
I'm
do
gonna
that.
use him as a shield.
He can be the referee. No, I don't even want him being the referee. He scares me.
He's the special enforcer.
So the November 23rd at the Bloomington Knights of Columbus, you're challenging him to a rumble?
Yeah, I am.
At
right
the
now.
swap.
Will
right
you say
now.
this is your thing? Can you sanction this?
I'd sanction it, yeah.
All right there, Wally Carbo.
And whoever loses, got to have some kind of stipulation. Whoever loses has to dress like an elf at the Christmas swap.
Oh, God.
I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, cool. The one who loses.
But that's how dirty wrestling is.
Has to buy
I'll win by throwing the salt, Musafuji salt in his eyes.
Vince McMahon would be like, "You're gonna dress like an elf."
Yeah, right.
All right, so November 23rd, 9 to 3 on a Saturday.
Saturday swap.
100 tables.
VFW.
VFW Bloomington.
Yep.
Got it. All right.
Boom.
All right, guys.
Peace out.